Gary is head of Siemens Ireland, and in 1977, that far back, you decided to be an electrician.
Yes.
And here you are now.
Yes.
Did you take the right turn or the left turn back in 1977?
I took the left turn, but it was the right turn.
Wow, unrehearsed. Cha-ching. So you went into ESB?
Yeah, back in those days, I think the whole employment thing was just bananas. I remember applying for about 16 different jobs, and a lot of them were civil service, executive or customs officer and all sorts of things like this. And I was successful in absolutely none of them. There were only two things came through the door. The first one that came through was a startup mechanical engineering degree in what was called the Regional Tech in Dundalk at the time. Now it's subsequently become known as the Institute of Technology in Dundalk. That happened all of the techs, they moved in that direction. But this was the start of it, that the EEC were going to grant aid students to attend college, and I think I was getting something like £7.36 a week.
36 is very important, because you remembered it.
Yeah, and that was to do a mechanical engineering degree, and I started in early September, and by mid-October I think I had 2 lectures, and a letter came through the door asking me would I join the ESB as an apprentice electrician, and I said, how much is it? And he said, 13 something, and I said, absolutely.
£13 now, wasn't this euro?
100%
money.
increase in income by moving to the ESB. Yeah, it was great, and I loved it, absolutely.
But you didn't finish it?
No, my father was absolutely dead against me doing it, and he said,
Why, what was he? Was he a doctor?
no, he was not. He started out collecting jam jars and dumping the Liberties when he was 14, and that's a different story, but I'll go there.
And we have your dad.
Lazarus. Harsh. Anyhow, okay, we're all friends here. Yeah. But yeah, he said you could go up to you could go to ESB if you study electronics. He worked with a GE company in Dundalk called Echo, and he did start out himself, kind of a self-made man, and he left school. He didn't do a secondary education, and he worked his way up, and he worked with this GE company called Echo in Dundalk, and they were all about electronics. And he said study electronics at night and go to ESB. So I did that. I got my City and Guilds elementaries and then A's and B's, and that was my 3rd year doing it. And in my 4th year as an apprentice, I applied for a job with a company called Mixed-Off Computer in Dublin. Got the job, and they said you need to finish your City and Guilds C's, and I did that and moved back.
Mixed-Off, the guy that installed all the ATMs. Was it? The first ATMs? Wow. And were you on that project?
No, I was on computers rather than cash. Pardon?
Danny Mulligan,
Don't know her name.
before your time.
I didn't think anybody was before.
I didn't say it.
But they did computers and cash machines, and I was on the computers. And I was given a car and a bag of kit to go in the car. And I started out somewhere just west of Tullamore, and I installed every computer in every Bank of Ireland branch from the line from Tullamore to Galway right up to Dublin.
On your own?
On my back in 81, 82.
So you say that to all the engineers. Back in the day, I started off bag in a van.
No arse in your trousers.
No arse in your trousers. And that Nixdorf became Siemens, I guess?
Yeah, there was a very famous quote by Heinz Nixdorf. They make big computer systems.
German, aren't they?
Yeah, they were enormous. But there was a famous quote by Heinz Nixdorf. He said, "This newfangled thing called a PC from IBM will never take off." And that was really the death knell of Nixdorf, because what you had is you had a big box computer, literally the size of a fridge. You had 4 screens connected to it. You'd pay about £45,000 for it, and the annual maintenance contract would be about £5,000. And that was eventually replaced by a £1,500 PC. And there's no maintenance on them, you chuck them out when they break.
Yeah.
So the whole service organisation lost all of its funding in the space of about 3 or 4 years.
Wow. And what did you have that was valuable though, that Siemens wanted to take out the clients?
I actually don't believe that there's an answer to that question. I think the German government came to see you don't want the German computer company failing when you clean bail them out. I think that's the truth.
It's fair enough. It's happened before.
Yeah.
So you ended up with Siemens next door.
Well, before Siemens bought Nextdorf, and at that stage I had moved from computers into telecoms and digital PABX and call center solutions with Nextdorf. And that was the only area where there was competition between Siemens and Nextdorf. Everything else was complementary, but in telecoms there was a crossover. And so almost as soon as they set up Siemens Nextdorf, they said we're taking all of the telecoms out of Nextdorf and bringing it into Siemens, and they killed off the Nextdorf product line. And I had a big project I was working on at the time, and we thought that Siemens were the enemy. I mean, they took over us. But I was asked to go to Germany for 2 weeks to try to educate the Siemens telecoms guys what we had been bidding into this big telecoms project. It was with Bank of Ireland, and with using Nextdorf kit. So I had to go over and help them with the whole thing. So they eventually came back and they went to Bank of Ireland and said, look, we want to swap the kit out, not offering Nextdorf kit, we're offering the Siemens ICOM range. And they allowed us to swap horses. Siemens went on and made their final proposal, signed the contract, and they came back to me and said, will you jump ship and come over to us and manage the Bank of Ireland.
So when you mentioned Siemens, I was mentioning it last night to my sister-in-law, who's just had a baby. And it's funny, as a company, she said, oh yeah, they did all the medical stuff in Hollis Street for baby monitors. Huge. I mean, we see them obviously for in the data center space. I mean, what is Siemens? How do you classify a company like Siemens now?
It's a very interesting question because we're in transition. You said you introduced me as the CEO of Siemens. I'm not actually. Siemens have the regional company, which is this business here, and it would now be called Siemens Industry. It's not a branding we use, but it is Siemens Industry. We also have a separate legal entity called Siemens Energy, which is thermal generation and wind power and high voltage transmission. And then we have a third legal entity called Siemens Healthineers. But there are 3 separate legal entities on the island.
And that's where it becomes good and not so good.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask for forgiveness from people from Digital Realty because I bored them at lunch with this story. If you go back maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, Siemens had 16 divisions reporting into one board. So you had a board of executives, directors making decisions on one hand for healthcare and another hand for extremely large wind farms, or it could be for a very large power plant, and making all the decisions around the investments for those diverse portfolios. If you go back into the 70s and the 80s, the investment community held an awful lot of store in the concept of a conglomerate, a big, huge, multi-dimensional company with absolutely lots of financial punch and resource. They've started to turn away from that concept, and they're saying, okay, the reasons why the conglomerate became fashionable was when investment was scarce, they could raise money. And if a business within the 16 divisions was failing, the other 15 could hide it and cover it up. And the last one was this concept of having synergies between disparate businesses. Well, they've moved away from the concept of synergy. There's a focus is more important now. Okay. So if you're in a business, you focus on it. If you're going to be in the healthcare business, and it's going to be more about wearable devices and software and data and analytics, then you need a board that are focused on that business, on that market, with the responsibility and authority to invest in what they see as best for their business.
We usually do that type of thing in big markets, but Ireland is a reasonably small market. How does that work?
Well,
it manages such a small geography.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that Siemens would do that. Siemens tend to have a blueprint and they do it everywhere, which is a little bit kind of, it doesn't work very well here. Not so much for the reason that you said, 3 managers, but we have a phenomenal culture within the organisation that crosses all of our businesses. And let's say in the UK, for example, that single cultural effort is broken down into each business. Each business has its own, but we still have a very, very healthy horizontal culture within the organisation. And people people tried to resist it and tried to get us to change, but we're holding out. I don't think it's the right way to go about it.
So when I spoke to you last week, you said you're not a politician. Surviving in any organisation for 39 years is a politician to me, internal politician. However, on first try, you got elected onto the Dublin Chamber of Commerce,
Yes.
which I think was actually quite good because you used stealth and John Mulvihill to get you elected, right? Because most of those dudes in there are there since Dublin was invented 800 years ago. How did you get him? How did you suddenly become one of the great 10?
I don't think it was any, it certainly isn't politics anyway. I'm not very good at kissing babies and going to funerals, but I think it was a more focused effort. Look, I thought that GDPR was going to be my Achilles heel, because when I said I would go for it, I've been working with the Dublin Chamber Sustainability Task Force for about 6 months, and I was more or less asked, look, would you not consider going for election to normalise your position? And I said, yeah, okay, let's do that. So give me a list of all of the people in Dublin Chamber who have a vote. So I got a list, and there was a name and a name of the company, and I said, no, sorry, can I have the one with the email addresses and the phone number? He said, no, it doesn't exist. So that was kind of problematic for me in the beginning, and so I couldn't do just a broad brush email and send it out to everybody. I had to sit down and think about how I did it, and I was talking to Joan, who has some experience in this regard, and she came up with a scheme that we just started targeting votes. And so Aidan and Gavin both helped as well. They knew people, they had personal email contact with those people. So I was able to put together a list of about 10 people who knew people, and then I approached 2 very influential people in the chamber and asked them for an endorsement, and Joan knew everything. So I'd say out of 2,500 votes, I'd say we got across the desktop of about 450 maybe. But what turned out to be the Achilles heel, because we did it in a targeted, focused way, other people completely floundered. They didn't know how to approach it because they couldn't get those.
But that's the learning. I guess when you told me last week, that's the learning of the big company approach, which the incumbents thought they were a shoe-in, thought they were just going to get enough votes, or you using your tactics with different ways of getting to the audience.
I was going to say, I don't really want to take credit for this. I was going to say that there's parallels with the way Donald Trump won his presidency, because he was able to use
you and Donald Trump, I can just see the independent.
He was able to use social media either legitimately or illegitimately to basically find out what people were saying, what people were excited about, what people were interested in, and then it just basically regurgitated that to them, told the whole pack of lies. That's what he was going to do. And,
I'm not suggesting you told
No, but I'm saying
I saw your manifesto.
But it's it was targeted, and I think the manifesto was good, it was strong, it was robust, and if somebody didn't get an email and they read it, I think they'd take a second.
You see your face on the placard, 2 years.
There's a lot of kissing babies and go to funerals, no.
You can hardly do that. Best way to finish this, I think. Gary, thank you so much.
Very well.